So guys, Joyce knocks out Joe Hanks in a round. Not much happened, so I can't really talk about much. There wasn't a lot, of action in the fight. Of course, it ended in one round. Joyce hit him with first hit him with a jab, and then a right hand, and then a left to finish it off. And that guy was just all over the place. The guy wasn't the greatest, but Joyce moves on. And let's see who fights. They want to fight Luis Ortiz next. I think that'd be too early. I think Ortiz beats him. I don't think he's ready for that level of opposition just yet. I think he needs to build. Maybe look at I don't know, because I don't think anyone's gonna want to fight Joyce, because they're gonna look at it. Who's this man for? Like Dillian Whyte said that I don't want to fight Joyce. What does he do for my career? Nothing. And he's got a point. He doesn't really do a lot for his career. So Joyce is probably going to have to fight some guys and fight some step-up fights and fight guys that, are fringe world level. Would Ortiz fight Joyce? Possibly, because Ortiz can't get fights. So he'd probably consider it. I don't think he's going to get anybody else like a Dillian Whyte or Derek Chisora. Maybe he could get Derek Chisora if he loses against Dillian Whyte. And maybe he should target the loser in that fight. And I think if it's Derek Chisora, there definitely is a possibility that Derek Chisora could, because I think Derek Chisora's career then after that will probably be up. So he may look for one last fight, and the Joyce fight would make some money for him. So I do think that's a fight that he could have, and that would be obviously a little bit more of a step up, a way bigger step up than Joe Hanks. But where do I see Joyce at the minute? I think Joyce is still developing. He's still a prospect, but it was still a great performance. But like I said, I need to see a lot more. I'm not quite sold on Joyce. I think he's impressed me in the last couple of fights, but it wasn't against high level opposition. He's quite robotic. He looks quite robotic and doesn't look. There's something missing about him. But until I see him against the elite guys, I can't say, because maybe his style would be difficult for those elite boys as well. We just don't know. I need to see him against those top guys and how he would do, because one thing I do know about Joyce, he's got a great chin, he's got an engine, he keeps coming, but at the end of the day, there's only so much you can take from those big guys that can really crack, like a Wilder, like a Joshua, or someone like Fury. He's very tricky, because I think someone like Fury would, in my opinion, box Joyce's ears off, and I don't think Joyce punches that hard in comparison to Wilder or any of the other Joshua. And I saw Fury take Wilder's best shots today and get up. So I don't see him, giving those guys at the minute a match. He's got to still build up, get better, and then maybe in the future he could definitely be a great challenge for those guys. But at the minute, I think he's still learning, and he's got a great trainer in Abel Sanchez, who I'm pretty sure will develop him right and won't put him in a ring with somebody that he doesn't think he's ready for. But both of them said that they want Luis Ortiz next. I think that would be quite too early. I think it would be premature for him to fight Ortiz now. I think that'd be a very risky fight, a fight that I would actually favour Ortiz massively in. I just think Ortiz is very skilled, probably the better boxer, and I think Ortiz is very tough. He can punch, and I just think that will be a very tough fight. But what did you guys make of Joyce? What do you make of him overall as a fighter? Or how far do you think he's going to go in the heavyweight division? Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.